sleeping this entire day. I could continue, but I got to get up and do some stuff. I'm working on the Christmas tree. I'm going to do a hard launch of the tree this week. I cannot believe it's like the week of Thanksgiving, and you guys still haven't seen my tree. So I'm going to do a hard launch of her this week because she's beautiful. But I was in a recipe share with some other ladies this past week. I talked about it one time. So I need to properly share everybody. Tiffany actually did her recipe today as a reel. I'm going to share her reel, and I'm literally just going to share everybody else's so you guys can check out what they made. I'm doing my recipe tomorrow as a reel. I'm also going to try to link outfits that I wore in New York. The sequin white outfit I actually got in last minute in New York, hence the reason it was 2 inches too long on my 5'2". It needed to be hemmed, but there was no time for that. And so I'm going to try to link anyway. Not even explain to y'all how much I love that place. And if you've been following me, you know it's been a dream of mine to be there, just period. And then Christmas time on top of it. I was there whenever I was younger, but I didn't remember much of it. And I just think it's so magical. And, you know, I have people commenting on my picture that I post on my feed with their negativity and their thoughts on the city, and that's their own personal experience or opinion, and I'm sorry that happened. Whatever happened, you saw a rat. Somebody said there's rats there. Okay, well, there's rats there. Of course, there were comments about crime. Newsflash, there's rats and there's crime in every large city in America, unfortunately, and I didn't see either of those. I didn't see any rats. Okay, we did see a shoplifter in the Nordstrom, but the security team there, who was dressed like normal people, is kind of pretty cool. They scooped his ass up, but we never felt unsafe at any point in time. We also kind of knew the areas to go in New York, and it was beautiful. I'm going to be completely honest. It was cleaner, the parts that we saw. And when I tell you the parts we walked for, I'm so tired. We walked for miles and miles and miles and blocks, and I loved every second of it. And I'm going back. That's all there is to it. Don't even get me started on the Rockettes, because the second that curtain came up, I was shaking. I was crying, but like I was shaking. I couldn't even control. The little girl inside of me was sitting in that chair. I've always been, you could probably tell, obsessed with, well, dancing, female performers, like dancers. And then you take a dancer wearing a sparkly sequin outfit on top of that, and like the red lipstick and the freaking lights, camera, action. Oh my God. I can't even handle. I can't handle. I've always been obsessed, and I still am. And I can't believe that I was sitting in Radio City Music Hall watching the rock. Per usual, I did not get to the point of my story, but if you've been considering going to New York, thinking about it, do it. Research places. I'll list the places that we visited, like the areas that we went to. Go with people that you trust and feel safe with, and don't leave your group. And again, you have to be that way. Like, what's vigilant? Is that a word? Vigilant. I really think I just made that up, but I'm also proud of myself for using it. Vigilant. Water's running, the Roomba's running, I'm doing dishes. But you have to be aware of your surroundings anywhere you go, especially as a woman these days. Bottom line, I love New York, and I'm going back.
Today we're making pineapple casserole, and you're going to start by draining 2 20-ounce cans of pineapple tidbits into a bowl. Be sure to keep your juice. Then you're going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. Mix that up. 5 tablespoons of self-rising flour. Mix that up. Then you're going to add a cup of sharp.
Y'all, let's make some sweet potato dumplings. You can use real sweet potatoes, but I used these little Gam patties that were in the frozen section, and I kind of let them get a little soft, and then I just took and cut those in halves. Also, I'm such a child. Did you see me putting those on my boobies? And then you're going to take
breathing in, breathing out. How you?
One of my
all-time favorite dishes is chicken cordon bleu, but let's put a twist on it and turn it into a casserole, which is even easier.
Start with a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast in the crock pot, shred it up, layer that in your casserole dish.
Let me look at the recipe.
We're gonna make bacon wrapped steaks.
And do you like bacon wrapped dates?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you like them?
Because they have bacon in it.
Good answer.
Put postman on the feet.
Good.
On.
My